Excuse me, sir, but what do you do for a living to afford such an expensive watch? Oh, I'm a Forex trader. Yesterday I just turned like $5 to $1 million. You want to join my Signal group? This is exactly why I hate the Forex trading industry, bro. When people ask me what do I do for a living, I tell them that I sell apples or I'm a businessman or something like that. Because I genuinely feel embarrassed. If I tell them that I'm a Forex trader, they're automatically gonna think that I'm a scammer. 100%. That's just the state of this trading industry. So please, for the love of God, if you are still in a Signal group or you are considering buying Signal, do not waste your time and money. Right? Get the hell out of that Signal group right now. Use that money to invest in yourself, master the skill set of trading, and become an independently, consistently profitable trader. Because the only person that's getting rich from signals is the person who is giving the signals. The person who is literally taking your hard-earned money and offering you signals that does not work 80% of the time. That's why in this Uncut Trading episode, I'm gonna teach you how to actually backtest your trading strategy so that you can actually prove that your strategy works and you have the confidence to execute your trades according to your plan without hesitation, reservation, or fear. And you can do it with a lot of confidence. You can actually trust your analysis. Because you can't just pluck like a random strategy from YouTube by one of your favorite trading gurus and just expect to make money consistently with that random strategy that you found on YouTube. You need to actually go and test it out, right? To see whether it actually works for you and it suits your lifestyle, your personality, and your obligation, right? Basically, does it actually suits you or not? Does it actually works for you? So here's how to backtest 101 by a guy who sells apples for a living. So step one is to go on to TradingView and find the currency pair that you are trading. Be it USD, GBP, USD, Thai baht, I don't know, SGD, Thai baht, whatever exotic pairs that you want to trade. Go to that particular pair and then click on this bar replay tool right here. And then just close your eyes, all right? Just close your eyes. Close your eyes, just scroll and just find like a random spot and just click on it, right? You can see what I've just done right there. Okay, and most importantly, you want to be backtesting on the time frames that you are actually planning to trade on, right? So if you're entering the trades using 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute time frame, then you should be backtesting using this particular time frame, right? So in this example, I'm gonna show you in the eyes of a scalper, right? And excuse my broken English. So basically, I'm actually gonna backtest as a scalper, right? So I'm gonna be using the 15-minute time frame as my medium time frame to identify my trend direction, to mark up my point of interest, my supply and demand zones, my order blocks, and then I'm gonna look for my entries on the 1-minute time frame, right? So first of all, looking at this right here, you got to like a random point in the market. Like this is really a random point. If you don't believe me, let me just go back in time again, right? Just close my eyes, boom, right there, all right? Just right there, you can see right there. Oops, it didn't work. Okay, right there. Boom. There we go. All right, so random point of price right now. Let me see if I can access the 1-minute time frame. Okay, perfect, I can. All right, so let me just go and identify the overall trend direction first, right? So we see that price have been in this bearish downtrend, right? Very, very obvious. And then we got price actually breaking past the last low right here, right? Breaking past the last low right here, making this break of structure to the downside, right? So once we got the break of structure to the downside, we know that this is our last swing high because this is the highest point that led to this break of structure. So I can mark this as my 15-minute strong swing high, right? And right now, you can see there's a lot of imbalance right here. There's a lot of selling pressure, a lot of supply step into the market at this point of time. So we can draw like a little supply zone right there, or you can even call it order block, whatever. And if you look towards the left-hand side, what do we have? We have a liquidity sweep, right? Price went up there, came down before this long-ass candlestick wick take out the available liquidity that we have on above this swing high right here, right? So giving us our liquidity sweep right here. So this is a high probability zone, right? This is not just an ordinary supply zone. This is a supply zone that swept liquidity, right? Which means that there is a bunch of institutional action at this point of interest, right? Institutional activity, I mean. So right now, knowing that there's so much imbalance in the market right here, lots of supply, we can expect price to actually gravitate towards this point of interest and fill up the remaining sell orders, right, within this supply zone before heading back down even further, right? In that case, that is my bias, all right? So you can see what I've done is that I've just used a 15-minute time frame to identify the trend direction, identify my bias, and identify the point of interest that I want to be trading from. So now all I gotta do is just wait for price to get to my point of interest, right? So if this is the live market, what I'll do is that I'll place my alerts, right? I'll set an alert on TradingView at this price point right here, so that TradingView can send me an alert that price is finally mitigating this supply zone. Then I can go down to the lower time frame, the 1 minute time frame, to look for my entry model, right? So this is our 15-minute swing high, and I almost forgot to mark up my 15-minute swing low right there, right? So I'll just mark this up right here. This is my 15-minute swing low, right? And this is my 15-minute wick swing low, because yeah, in a downtrend just like this, the lower highs are strong because we're expecting them to hold, right? So they can continue this lower high, lower low dynamic. Okay, so this is the swing range that we are playing from, right? And there's actually another supply zone that we have right here, right? You can see what happened was that price came down, pull back, and then go down even further, right? And then we know that there's some of available liquidity above this little swing high right here, right? Because this is where most retail traders might enter for a sell, like right here, after price continue, and then they just place their stop loss above this high right here. So we know that there is available liquidity above this high right there. So now all we gotta do is to just wait for price to mitigate our point of interest, right? So at this point of time, I don't really know which one is price gonna respect. I'm just gonna wait for price to mitigate either of these zones, show me my entry model, then I'll execute my trade, right? So based on this, let's just play this thing forward, right? See, okay, price has finally tapped into this zone that we have right here. Now, the minute price tap into my point of interest, at this point of time, I'm going down to my lower time frame to look for my entry model, right? So this is where I'll go down to either the 1 minute or the 5 minute time frame, right? Let's just go down to the 5 minute first. And what I want to see is this little internal structure, right, turn bearish, right? So that we can continue with the higher time frame trend. Remember, what's the objective of price right here, right? It turned bullish to facilitate the pullback, right, on the 15-minute trend. So right here, we want to see this little uptrend go away, right? We want to see this uptrend fail and shift in structure, and then the lower time frame trend is aligned with the higher time frame trend. Both is bearish, then we can actually look for our shorts. If not, we cannot look for sell yet, right? So at this point of time, looking at a 5 minute time frame, right, mapping the internal structure, we have price actually, just continuously like creating these little higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So based on this, my last internal break of structure will be somewhere right around here. Right, we got an internal break of structure to the upside, and then before price pull back, right? And actually, this will be our last internal low right here. Right, and then this led to another break of structure to the upside right there. Okay, so we will only get a shift in structure when price break below this internal low, right? If it does not break past the internal low, there is no entry model whatsoever. Because remember, what we are trying to do here is to ensure that the lower time frames turn bearish, right? So we want to see that shift in structure, right? So price, okay, boom, right there, that could potentially happen, right? But I want to see that clear candlestick close, okay? Right there, you can see, very, very clear, right? This candlestick did not really close below this last low, but this one did, right? Price pull back all the way up here to this little supply zone that we have within this larger supply zone, 5 minute supply zone, tap into it, mitigate more sell orders, and then we just got this huge dump to the downside. And right now, price has officially closed below the last low that we have right here, right? So that gives us our market shift. This tells us there's a shift in structure, and the lower time frame trend, this internal structure is shifting bearish to facilitate the continuation of the higher time frame trend, which is the 15-minute structure, right? So right now, we got our entry model, right? We got a market shift, and right now I'm just going to be waiting for price to pull back to this supply right here. Then I will actually look for my entry right there and short it down. Okay, then I'll potentially target this little 15-minute wick swing low that we have right here, right? So boom, tap into our order right there. Okay, we are tapped into the trade. Let's see how this trade play out. All right, we got a dump. Okay, price is consolidating around here a little bit. You can see this is when price is coming up there, sweeping the available liquidity right here, right? So in this case, it's potentially coming up to this extreme zone that we have right here. Okay, so let's say in this particular trade, right, you place a stop loss above this supply zone right here, and you got stopped out. Okay, you know what? You haven't really got stopped out yet, but let's say you got stopped out, right? What do you do next, right? What do you do next? At this point of time, this could potentially just be price sweeping available liquidity from this highs right there, so that we can actually go down even further, right? So at this point of time, you got two options. You can leave it, or you can actually look for your entry again, right? You can look to enter for a sell here again. Now, how do you know that this is the last time price is going to sweep liquidity, right? Because price could potentially even go up even further and sweep the available liquidity above these highs and above these highs as well. How do you know? You don't know, right? So that is the dangerous part of, like, you know, liquidity, right? You will never ever know with 100% certainty that price has finished sweeping available liquidity, right? So at this point of time, just get out of this. I'm going to reevaluate the situation. Okay, so right here I see that, okay, we got a dump right there. Very, very nice, right? Clear sign of bearish movement. Seems like price is actually sweeping the available liquidity above these highs. This is where you can potentially look for your re-entry, right? So let's say I enter for a sell right here. Now I'm going to be placing my stop loss above this high right here, because this is the high that swept liquidity. So this is some form of protected high, right? So this is some form of protected high. Now, if I'm scalping, I'm only going to be taking profit at the next demand zone, right? Which will be like somewhere down here, right? So this will be where I'm planning to take profit right there. Okay, so obviously I could have gotten a much better entry on the 1 minute time frame, right? The minute price sweep available liquidity right here, you know, you're able to get that shift in structure, maybe somewhere right around here, and then you can get a much better entry, and you can just short it all the way down there. Okay, but in this case, you can see what happened right here. Price completely blew past this point of interest right here, right? So let's say in this example, you're wrong 2 times, okay? So this is really the reality of backtesting, guys. I'm just going to show you the complete reality, because sometimes you're going to lose trades, especially when you're backtesting, right? The point of us doing this is to find out what actually works, so you can do more of what works, and what doesn't work, so you can do less of what doesn't work, right? So right now, based on my plan, I've learned that, okay, maybe I shouldn't enter at the near supply zone. I should enter at the extreme supply zone that we have right here. So in the future, I'm going to enter on the extreme zone. I'm not going to enter on the near zone, right? So that is that, right? So right now, price has finally came up to our extreme supply zone. This is where we do the same thing. We are looking for our entry model, right? And you can see this was just price making a pullback to this last internal low that we have right down here. And then right now, price has came all the way up here. Okay, cool. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? The bullish momentum continues. And right now, based on this, the last low will be right here, right? So this is the last internal low that led to this internal break of structure to the upside. And right now, price is officially also swept the available liquidity that we have above these highs, right? So this is a more high property setup, right? So when we are looking at these two zones right here, which zone do you think is more high property? The one that have such a huge amount of imbalance and is swept liquidity and is a strong supply zone, or the one that is just a supply zone? Obviously this one right here. And it's also the extreme zone, because this is the last line of defense. Price have to hold at this area for price to continue bearish, right? Because if price break past this last lower high, then guess what? We are turning bullish, right? So this is really the last line of defense. So this is a high property area. So at this point of time, once again, we are still waiting for this like bullish structure to turn bearish. Then we can actually look for our entry models, right? So right there, consolidate a little bit, okay, right? Just mark this up. This is the next internal break of structure right there. So this would be the market shift that we have right here. Okay, we got a nice little market shift right there, and then price did the pullback. Let's just go back a little bit. Right, let's just go back right here. Okay, so after we got this market shift, right, we want to actually enter the trade at a point of interest that led to this market shift, right? So there's a supply zone right here. So now let's say I want to enter for a sell at this supply zone, right, that led to this market shift. And let's see we actually got and tap into the trade or not, right? No, in this case, it is what it is, right? We missed this particular trade setup. It is what it is, right? It's okay. So we know that, okay, this is an internal break of structure to the downside. Okay, so this is the entire supply zone that actually led to this internal break of structure. Now we know that price is potentially going to come up here, mitigate it before going down even further. That is when I can potentially place my sell order at the edge of this zone right here. And let's see whether we got tap into the trade or not. Right, so in this case, okay, boom, we got tap into the trade right there, right? Touches the edge of the supply, go down to the 1 minute time frame, look at the charts a little bit, and you can see that price is also sweeping the available liquidity that we have above these swing highs right here, right? So available liquidity above the swing highs. So making this a very protected high right there. So I'll place my stop loss above this protected high and on this 1 minute supply right there. And then I'll place my take profit potentially at this last low that we have right here. Okay, so this would be a very nice trade setup at this demand zone right there. Okay, so let's see how this trade plays out. Boom, easy. This is 1:30. This actually looks unrealistic. Okay, but let's say that, yeah, we didn't actually enter right here. Let's say we enter like maybe right here, right? It makes it a little bit more realistic. Okay, 1:10 or 1:12. I don't know, 1:12 risk to reward ratio. That is very, very good. Okay, so based on the data that we have collected so far, right, we have already taken 3 trades, and then we have lost 2, and then we have won 1, right? And when we lost 2, we are risking 1% per trade, so we are down like 2%. But then since we won this third trade, right, and this is the 1:12 risk to reward ratio, we are up about 12%. Right, so total, we're up about 10%. Right, so this is basically how you actually backtest. And like I said, it's very important that you guys actually do this so you can gain the confidence. Since we won 1 and we have lost 2, we have an average about 30% win rate, right? Around the estimated 30% win rate. So now you might be thinking to yourself, wow, I'm a genius. This trading strategy is definitely gonna work since I've just won 1 out of 3 trades and I just made 10%. I'm gonna be rich. No, that is not how you backtest. You need to backtest your strategy over the span of 100 trades at least. So whatever you've just done so far, just do it about 30 more times. Yeah, this is actually the reality of backtesting. You gotta backtest so that you have a large sample size, you have a large amount of trades to actually prove that your trading strategy works over the law of large numbers. Now listen, you cannot judge your trading strategy based on 1 trade or based on 10 trades. You have to judge it over the span of the large number of trades, right? That means, yes, go and backtest 1,000 trades. Not 1,000 trades. You can do that if you want to be super confident, but backtest at least 100 trades, right? Once you backtest your 100 trades, then you're able to figure out your win rate, right? Out of these 100 trades, how many trades do you win? How many trades do you lose? What is your average R, right? When you lose, are you losing 1% or are you losing 2% or whatever your trading strategy allows you to lose? And then when you win, are you making 5R? Are you making 3R on average so that you can actually make back so much more money than you have lost? And that is how you can actually become consistently profitable. So please, for the love of God, go and backtest your trading strategy before you try it out on your live account. All right? Welcome to the Uncut Trading episode. No pun intended. You might be wondering, why do I have a butter knife in my hand? That's because I've just received this beautiful piece in the mailbox today. All right, so this should be the golden play button. You know, I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. Since the age of 13, I've been waiting for this moment. You know, back when I was 13-year-old, I would like play first-person shooter games like CSGO and Fortnite, and then I would literally record the videos of me playing games, you know, hitting sniper shots, and I would edit it and upload it onto YouTube, right? So it's always been my dream to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and yeah, it's finally here. The moment is finally here, right? Let me just open this up real quick, yeah? ASMR, a little bit ASMR right there, yeah? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Give me the letter that the CEO wrote for me. What the hell is that? Okay, nice. Alright. Get the hell out of here. So, this is the golden play button. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I did it, guys. I did it, chat. I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Bro, look at this thing. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Bro, for so long, I've been visualizing about this. You guys have absolutely no idea. Since the day I started the Trading Geek, I wrote down a goal, right? I want to revolutionize the trading industry. I want to clean the dirty trading industry that is filled with scams and filled with stupid gurus by providing free education, right? And for so long, it was on my vision board, right? You can see this right here. It was on my vision board, and I visualized myself hitting 1 million subscribers every single day for the past 3 years since I started the Trading Geek, right? All I am is just an ordinary kid who came from absolutely nothing, decided to pick up an iPhone 7, right? That was like the first phone that I actually used to record my videos on the Trading Geek, and just decided to document my entire trading journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, the reality of trading, and you guys were just part of this journey, and I'm very, very happy. I'm very honored to have you guys here, right? So yeah, this one is for you guys, right? I love each and every one of you guys out there. You guys have absolutely no clue how much this means to me. Like, literally for the past 2 years when I'm in the military, it was so difficult for me to upload consistently on YouTube, upload every single week without fail, but I still did it because I know that I have to do it for you guys, right? Because whatever videos that I'm making on this channel, it's literally advice for my younger self. I wanted to be the mentor that I did not have when I started. That is why I make all these amazing YouTube videos and give you guys all this education for completely free, because I just want to help you guys succeed, you know? I just want to make the world a better place, right? So let me just read out what was on this note, which I'm pretty sure this guy actually like copy and pasted this and sent it to like every single person who made 1 million subscribers. You did it. One mission, one channel, and one more thing. 1 million subscribers. Congratulations. You may have started with just a few viewers. True. I started with less than 100 viewers. No, less than 10 views on my first video, which is crazy. But your voice, passion, and creativity have now touched the lives of people all around the world. And the community you have built is enriched by the stories you have shared as you bring people together. To honor this milestone, we are proud to present you with the Gold Creator Award. We hope this special recognition will remind you how much you mean to so many. Every day, you are redefining how content is created and watched. One voice and one video at a time. One trade away, boys. It's a privilege to be a part of your journey, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Yours sincerely, Neil Mohan, YouTube CEO. This one's for you guys. No, this one's for the team, right? I gotta get this for my team as well, right? So yeah, we did it. 1 million subs in 3 years. The fastest growing trading YouTuber to ever exist in history. It's me, right? I literally live streamed like 2 years ago or 1 to 2 years ago, right? Let me just like put up the clip right here. Where do you see yourself a year later with this channel and this card? I see myself dominating this industry. I have just began my conquest for this trading industry. I'm very, very excited. This is only the phase 0.5. We still have phase 1 to go, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and phase 5. We will be taking over this trading industry. You guys must understand that it has literally never been a guy like me in this industry. I'm not trying to be cocky or what, but there has never been a trader like me in this industry on YouTube. A lot of traders are either boring AF, not funny, not entertaining, or they are not educational. They just show you their big mansion, their cars, their cash in their hands and all that stuff. They are not educational. They don't teach you their trading strategy. They just ask you to buy their course. So 100%, I see myself taking over this industry. I see myself to becoming a leader of this trading industry. I see the trading tribe becoming the biggest trading community in the world. A lot of people are thinking small in my industry. They think that, oh, I want to be the best in Singapore. No, I'm trying to be the best in the world. There's a very difference. You can literally see in the exact clip, I had so much confidence in myself because I know that whatever my mind can conceive, I can achieve. Whether that is YouTube, whether that is trading, whether that is business, whatever my goals are, they are just a manifestation of the person that I become. Right? So what I mean is that when I started the Trading Geek, I was an average guy who is a little bit disciplined, but I was still a little bit of a loser, right? Did not have any mental resilience or perseverance, right? I was a little bit childish and immature, right? That is why I would do a lot of stupid shit when at the start of the trading videos, like the uncut trading, the unfiltered trading episodes. And now I've grown, all right? I've grown. Maybe not like vertically, but I've grown. So yeah, guys, let this be a motivation, right? Let this gold play button, let that silver play button be a motivation for you guys to go out there and pursue your dreams and your goals, right? You only have this one precious life. Why waste it doing something that you hate? Why waste 80% of your life working for a boss that you don't like? Why waste it, like living an unfulfilling and depressing life? Go out there and do what you love and make money doing what you love. I'm genuinely living my dream life right now because I've worked extremely hard for this. I've worked my butt off for this. And if I were to go back in time, I would not change a single thing, right? All these trials and tribulations, all these challenges and obstacles that I have to overcome built me into who I am today, right? So please, if you want to do something with your life, you want to do something great, something extraordinary, go and do it. Right? Don't let other people's opinions stop you. Other people's opinions are not going to buy you your Porsche. Nobody is going to hand you anything, right? Because you are the master of your own fates. You decide the life that you want to live. Whether that is working a 9 to 5 that you hate, or, trading, providing your family with a better quality of life, and have the freedom to be able to spend as much time as possible with your kids or with your parents, or just be able to walk into any stall and buy them anything they want. You have the power to do so. You have the power to change the fates of not just your life, but also your families. As I'm holding this golden play button, I genuinely hope that I can be the inspiration, I can be the role model for you to actually, go and accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish in life. And the road will not be easy. It will be extremely difficult, right? I had to sacrifice a lot of things to get to where I am today. I have to sacrifice friends. I have to sacrifice my love life, right? Because I remember like when I started the Trading Geek, when I started trading, I had this beautiful girlfriend, right? She's everything I ever asked for. But I was deciding, right, whether I should spend time with her or work on my business. And I realized that I couldn't have both. So I had to break up with her because I wanted to focus on my business, focus on my trading so that I can actually retire my debt. And then I just decided, okay, that was the thing that is most important to me right now. So I prioritized that, right? And yeah, coming up to like where I am right now, there are so many things that I sacrificed that you guys have no idea, right? I sacrificed my teenage years. I sacrificed the times where my friends would ask me to hang out, but I didn't because I was busy working on myself. I was busy learning how to trade, starting all these trading courses. And then on the weekends, doing the military, I could easily just chill because I have a long week of training ahead. And I've just came back from the jungle after like 5 days in there. I could have just chill, but I choose to do something. I choose to make these videos for you guys to help you guys out because I know that wherever you guys are trying to go right now, I've done it for myself and I want to help you get there. And I want to help you go further than where I got. So yeah, it's not going to be easy. You're going to sacrifice a lot of things. But at the same time, if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. So this question really comes down to, would you rather suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret? And I will much rather choose the pain of discipline because the pain of discipline weighs pounds, right? And the pain of regret weighs tons. I don't want to be on my deathbed looking back at who I am and realizing that I could have been so much more than what I'm capable of. And I did not try, right? Yeah, so live life with no regrets, guys. So yeah, guys, go out there and pursue your dreams and goals. And sacrifice the things that you need to, sacrifice anything that will not get you closer to your goals. I'm sorry there is no trading psychology lecture during this Uncut Trading episode because I'm just too excited right now. I'll probably do another one like next week or something. But yeah, I'll just continue to work hard. I'm just going to continue providing extreme amounts of value, continue creating these awesome high quality trading videos for you guys and help you guys get to where you want to go, right? That is my promise to you. This is the start of me conquering the trading industry. Mark my words when I say that I am gonna become the greatest trading educational What the hell am I saying? Mark my words when I say that I'm gonna become the best trading leader in this industry. I'm gonna create the best trading education company out there, which is 1% Club. I've actually already created it. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to transform your life. So hit that subscribe button because we're gonna get to 5 million subscribers. I want like the diamond play button, if that's even possible. Anything is possible, alright? So yeah, and as always, remember, you're just one trade away. And in this case, you're just one video away. Mwah.